Test anxiety. Prior to a test, your emotions are running wild. You are now in a high-pressure situation. These situations deplete our working memory and decrease our performance. What is test anxiety? Well, by definition, it is the experience of intense physiological, cognitive, and/or behavioral symptoms of anxiety before or during test-taking situations that interferes with the test performance. We all know this better as choking, blanking out, or freezing before or during a test. This is normal, and it happens to all of us. Now, a little bit of stress and fear is a good thing. Stress means you care, and care brings out your best work. Now, let's reduce these stressors and fears that exams and tests create. There are 3 parts of fear with tests: the unknown of what the test will ask. Number 2, the inadequacy, that feeling of not being ready for the challenge of the test. And 3, stakes. What will I lose if I fail? How to deplete the fear of the unknown. The best way to do this is to create familiarity. To do that, go to the classroom during off hours. Bring all your study supplies that you need for that test and do your active studying in your desk that you generally sit in. Practice using the test questions at the end of a chapter to practice your test-taking skills. Set a timer. This creates the pressure that you'll be under when it comes to time. Most test questions come from the book. Ask the professor. Don't assume anything about the test. Ask about the performance and the types of questions they're going to be asking you, whether it's true, false, multiple choice, essay question, fill in the blank, and so on. The more you know how to prepare for this test, the better you will do. Also ask for how long do you have to take the test. This also gives you a time frame so you can better use your time management to better prepare for the test. Also ask what materials are allowed in the classroom the day of the test. Some tests you're allowed to have your book open, notes, or you get to write down all the things you might need for that test on a piece of paper prior to the test. You can also ask around to upperclassmen for their old tests in that particular class. Old tests are great study sources. Form small groups to study and to share all your notes and test questions. Depleting fear of inadequacy. Only you know the areas of your weakness. Start by getting a tutor in those courses. Use your planner. Start reviewing and writing questions in your notes when you study. Make a study schedule. By using the Pomodoro technique to study, creates a better way of time management and to keep you actively studying. They even have an app for this. It's called the Pomodoro Focus Timer, and it's free. When you attend office hours, be prepared with questions you have about the test or things you're unsure of. When you write out your fears of the test, your professor can better gauge how to help you prepare for the test. The more you know about the test, the less stressed you will be while you study. Depleting the fears of the stakes. The number one creator of test anxiety is this test means everything. This is partially true, but in the long run, you can recover. We've all made mistakes and we all have failed tests. This is where you can change your study system by putting in the time and working harder to prepare for the next test. Look at this as a learning opportunity and grow from it. You can do this. What if the anxiety is something a little bit more? We have a great department for this. The Counseling and Psychological Services Office, CAPS for short, is a great place to start. By calling and making an appointment here on campus, they can help you to better cope with your test anxiety.